Welcome, everybody. Welcome to my YouTube channel. You guys all know where you are, apparently, because you logged on to my YouTube. Got a couple things I'm going to be able to do before we actually start the actual live stream. I got a couple of sound clips I'm going to be running through. Also, a video I like to be able to share. You guys all know I'm full-time RV life. Just got done making some dinner. I posted that up on my Facebook. So I'm going to play some music in the background, waiting for people to come into the chat. The link is above, pinned up top if you'd like to come into the basement, and I'll bring you up at 6 o'clock. Enjoy the music. I always love that song. I happened just to find it again. This song came out about 5 years ago. It's In Your Arms. I can't pronounce the name, but it's Ralph, Ralph or whatever. But anyways, that's we got a few people that's inside the chat right now. We got Katrina, Chandler's Rocks with Yarn, Katrina's Culture. What's going on? Not much. I'm just got a few things I'm trying to do before I go live. So I'm going to start a couple things. My hair's a mess. And then 6 o'clock we'll open up the chat. So I do have a video clip. It's about RV life. And we're going to be playing that one. And I'll stop it in like 8 minutes. It's a little bit long. And then I'll play some more of that one later on of this at the stage. We're going to Let's see. I gotta nope. Move this one. We got a video extra video file. Yes. Stop screen. And we're gonna do this one. There we go. So this one is called Meet the Van Community. Sleeping in the van. You can find this gentleman's YouTube channel.
We've all seen it. All the broken down RVs and camper vans that are scattered all over the city streets in Canada and the USA. A lot of these vehicles, you know that they haven't moved in a very long time. They've squatted and made themselves right at home. And for most people in those scenarios that can't afford to do their vehicle repairs or to get fuel, this is the last home they'll have, because once the city comes by and tows their RV away, they've now become officially homeless. But today, I want to tell you a different side of the story. So I myself am a vehicle dweller full time, but I move my vehicle every single day. I don't squat, I move around, and I travel. And this shot here is a Walmart parking lot that I filmed in British Columbia, Canada, the beginning of my summer travel season. Sure, most of them are travelers that move around every day, that never moved at all, kind of squatting. And when you see this stuff on the news, they seem to flip the narrative to whatever they want. Look, that's me. They called me an RV squatter. I don't live in an RV. I live in that van right there. My van's changed a lot. That's what it used to look like. But they did. They had a guy come by and they filmed me, and it was a really nice, good, positive story. We shared lots of fun stuff and good things, and it was great. But the second it hit the TV, it was over.
Media,
they made me look like I was just a homeless bum that was mooching off the cities. They flipped the narrative to whatever story that they wanted to tell. So today, I want to tell you another story about an amazing community of vehicle dwellers that live in an extremely cold place here in Canada, in Calgary, Alberta. There's a bunch of them that live here in these icy, cold Canadian winters and have created a little bit of a van community. I want to introduce you to the crew from Squatter City in Calgary. This is a story about family and community.
Attention retirees, if you're willing to be at your computer from 9 a.m. to 10:45 a.m. on most weekdays,
Sorry about that. Very heartbreaking stories. Okay, a little bit now, a little bit later on, turning to live. Keep in mind, I'm going to start the depression anxiety videos next month, once a week.
So yeah, Bruce, you've been down here for a long time. I always hear how many years back that was?
And 2 years ago, I think.
And you've been in the very same spot.
Pretty well, yeah. Yeah, I've been here for a long time now. And some of the people that do come by here, I've probably met somewhere throughout the city and heard a lot of rough stories from people. And, I don't like to hear anybody down and out, let alone getting vandalized with their home. So I always advise them to kind of come by this spot and join our little community. We try to all look after each other a little bit, look after each other's stuff at night. And if anybody has issues with their vehicle, we all kind of band together and help as much as we can.
So do you guys have is there a crew of you guys you see regular down here?
Yeah. There's a few definite regulars. Yeah. And it comes in handy during the winters because, as you guys know, Calgary's a cold city. So
so how long have you been out here in the same area?
In this area about 3 years now. I think I'm coming on year 4.
Yeah.
So.
I remember the last time I was out here, your vehicle was not movable at all.
No, yeah, there was a lot wrong with it.
So you were just sitting in the same spot for how long?
I think 3 to 4 months. I couldn't move at all.
Wow.
Yeah, and it was during like the part of the winter, so it was real rough.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So what's the winters like out here?
brutal. They are absolutely brutal. Like without our community, you know, I would see a lot more people suffer a lot harder.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I'm thankful enough to have the diesel heater that was given to me by you, but other than
3
that,
minutes, not the
before
live
that,
chat, guys.
it was propane, it was buddy heaters, it was anything we can do to
You like
keep
to come up
warm.
in the chat?
And now that I have
like to
this,
link
I always advise it to other people, even if it's just you need a cheap one to get you warm.
Yeah.
But yeah, watching other people like my friend Corey, he lives in this Honda Pilot, right? So it's very limited. You can't run propane in those smaller rigs,
Mm-hmm.
and sometimes having this community, even just to come warm up and then go back to your own home,
Yeah,
it's nice. Right?
So do you guys usually like park together when you guys are down here?
Yeah, we try to. Yeah, definitely. To if anything goes wrong, we're a knock away. You know, there's a few times now I've woken up to panic knocks on my door and had to come to the rescue. But like I say, we're all a community here, and we all try and look after each other.
Yeah.
So it's nice. Yeah. My name is Bruce, and I live in one of Canada's coldest cities that we've named Squatter City. And this is my home that I've been living in for the last few years. It's a $1,000 junker van, but it's gotten me through a lot of hard times and a lot of harsh winters. Because living in this city and enduring the cold is absolutely no joke. Like one mistake, one heater goes down, if you're not packed up proper, you might not wake up the next morning. So we've kind of assembled a little community here to help each of us survive through the winter. And the winters, like I say, are no joke. Some of them are absolutely brutal. When it hits minus 48, you better be prepared.
Minus 48
Yeah.
degrees Celsius.
Wow.
Yes.
Holy crap.
Yeah, it was minus 48 last winter, and my heater plugged up on me. And I had to get out and underneath, diesel pouring on my chest, try and pull it out so I can clean it up, get it going again.
All right. So we paused that one. Live chat is. If anybody likes to come up on the panel, feel free. I'm actually just trying to get this set again. Did notice mom and dad's in there. Katrina's in there. I gotta fast forward just a tad bit right here.
Months I couldn't.
All right. I had to pause it. Facebook. Next live stream I do is be a little more prepared. It's the first time actually doing it. It's just like spread in my mind. I was doing it this way here, so I'm gonna remove that. What is new with the RV this week? If you guys are familiar with any type of wood, it's a very, very thin sheet of plywood. It's what they call Luan, and that's what they use on the inside walls of the RV. They also use that on the exterior of the wall. Then they put the aluminum siding, aluminum sheets, you might as well say, to cover the Luan, the plywood. They only use that only because it's lighter material and it's cheap. So I was able to get a couple sheets, and my goal for overhead cab replacement is going to be a process of this weekend. I'm going to be putting some new Luan on the top of the ceiling and enclosing it, because if you guys seen some of my other videos, you'll notice it still was under construction and it's just like exposed. So I have to finish insulating the exposed areas, then put the Luan on. I've been actually saving pallets. I'm going to be taking the pallets completely apart, and I will be using the pallet wood, which is only a 1/2 inch thick, and it's rough cut board. I'll be able to put some type of finish on top of that, and I'm going to line the ceiling and the sides with the rough cut pallet wood, which also going to make it sturdy, and it's not going to be that heavy. It's probably going to put maybe another 100 pounds, if that, on the overhead cab. Then next, what I'm going to be doing is building the shelving inside. I've actually been watching a lot of YouTube videos with another RV that's identical to this one. Fortunately, they have a place where they could turn into, they have a house. So they were able to take their RV when they first purchased it and gutted the whole entire thing out. Everything with that RV is identical to what I have here, including the bathroom. So it gave me a few ideas what I'm going to be doing with the bathroom. My intention is to taking that shower completely out, moving the toilet where the shower is, because it's a full-size shower. It's not a small shower. This is a full-size shower with the tub. So I'll be taking that out. I'm going to be moving the pooper in that one particular corner. So instead of having a full-size wall on the back, I'm going to have right where the door is, split it, and I put another door just for the pooper. And I'm going to put some type of walling where I could have a shower head there. This way, if I want to cool off or take a quick shower or something, I could be able to do it right there if I wanted to. It does have a full-size bathroom sink with the cabinet underneath in the bathroom. I'll eliminate that. It also has a full-size closet. I'll be eliminating that. So what you see right here, my kitchen, is going to be moved back another 6 feet. So that's going to open up this whole entire kitchen area with a wall space, which is going to be bigger. Right now, where my refrigerator is, I have a cupboard, and it's a fixture that's straight up where a slide-in propane / electric refrigerator, when it was in use, slid into that hole. That's eliminated. That's gone. I have just a regular college refrigerator now, but I will be eliminating all that in that area. I tried to do a little bit last live, I think it was. I moved the seatings, but fortunately I have the hookups for the solar panel. I have the heater, and I have the battery boxes against that wall near the refrigerator. So my intention is to be able to eliminate that whole entire thing, moving the battery box, moving the solar panel setup, and the heater to right behind me. I have is similar to like a couch, and underneath the couch it folds out and it has storage. I plan on moving it all over there underneath that. That also opens up to a bed. So as far as the refrigerator, that is going to be placed right where the coffee pot is. So you see right there. And as far as the oven and the 4-top burner that comes with it, I'm going to be getting rid of that. So it's going to open up this RV completely with the floor plan. And I'm hoping to have this done by next spring. Yes, it's a lot of work, but I know I could do it. Put your mind to something, you could be able to do it. So we got Val Lady in there, and we have go-karts are going fishing. I've been meaning to add you guys. I keep on seeing you guys up on Facebook, but I know you guys are not up there a lot, go-karts. But next time I see you guys on Facebook, I'll send you the request. Val Lady, thank you for coming in. So the link's up top. If anybody's going to come on up, hit that link. It's pinned up top of the chat. And if you have any questions regarding RVs, or I'm still learning, but RV life, if you have a choice to be able to go full-time RV life or stay in a house, my opinion is RV life. I wish I did this a long time ago. The money that I put into the RV is mine. It's not going nowhere. This is my home. It's fairly cheap. If I want, I could turn the key and go. It does run, does drive. Reason why I don't do that now is because the money that I use for the insurance, the gas, I prefer to use that money towards putting it into the RV. Fortunately, I have a place where I could be able to store it, which where I'm living now, I have full access to the utilities, which is a 30 amp, which is good with that. Also, to take a shower, I have Planet Fitness, not even 15 minutes down the road. Yes, it's a gym. They have shower facilities there, really clean. It's decent, and you guys all know I like to go on walks. So if it's really shitty outside and rainy and maybe even getting cold, I'll be able to use that type of facility for the treadmills or something else after. Hey, Grizz, how you doing? Catch up on a chat a little bit. Did you get this year's deer? Not yet, only. Oh, yeah, that's right. Channel, you go hunting. That is awesome. I think it's bow season right now. I don't think we could be able to shoot up over here. The fan is fucking with my hair. Port Art Farmer, how you guys doing? I don't know. I think we're going to play a little more of this video here. I believe it was like 30 minutes long, so I'll play a little bit of clip. And I'll come back to the chat. We'll catch up on the chat. But like I said, this is kind of explains about the RV life and the good and the bad and what type of community there is out there with the RV life. A lot of people will say, well, if you're living in an RV, you're homeless. No, you're not homeless. This is your home. Other people will say, well, you're homeless. You take the RV away, then therefore you're on the streets. That's right. Well, it's the same thing if you're paying a rent at an apartment or if you own a house. You don't make those payments, what are you going to do? They're going to take it away. The bank's going to take your house. The bank's going to take your, well, if you don't pay your rent, the landlord's going to evict you, so you're going to be homeless. In this particular case, an RV, if you could be able to find one that's suitable for yourself and suitable for your needs, this is the best thing for you to do because you have so much freedom to be able to do what you want on the RV, design it any way you want. You don't need building permits. You don't need Uncle Sam to tell you, okay, you can't do this, can't do that. You know what? You have freedom. You don't like where you are. You don't like the neighborhood where you're having an RV parked or where you're living. You could turn the key and go anywhere you want and be able to park the RV. You could be out in the woods if you want. You could go to the ocean. You could go up in the mountains. You could go anywhere you want. There's no restrictions. But if you own a house or you pay rent, you go home, you got your neighbors. Sometimes you don't like your neighbors. Over here, if I don't like my neighbors, I turn the key, I can go. So that's my attention. As far as next year, next summer, I do plan on traveling East Coast, also Midwest, going down towards Florida, across the bottom, like Texas area, and going up Midwest and back home here. I'm hoping I could be able to do this trip and meet some YouTube fans, do some sightseeing, and have a ball. And same thing, it's going to be exciting for me, and I'll keep it documented. I'll be able to do my live videos and stuff. What else am I saying I'd like to put? You know, of course, the things I have hanging around now, because the RV is steady. In other words, it's not moving. I got stuff all over the place. But once I start transporting, uh, everyday use with the RV, going to stores, going here, going there. I'm going to have to move some things around, try to figure out how I'm going to have it this way it doesn't fall down. About lady. Okay. All right, so we're going to play a little more of this video, maybe another 5-10 minutes worth of video, and then we'll get back to the chat. If anybody wants to come up in the panel, feel free to hit that link up top. And here we go.
So what's the winters like out here?
Brutal. They are absolutely brutal. Like without our community, you know, I would see a lot more people suffer a lot harder.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I'm thankful enough to have the diesel heater that was given to me by you. But other than that, before that, it was propane, it was buddy heaters, it was anything we can do to keep warm.
Yeah.
And now that I have this, I always advise it to other people, even if it's just you need a cheap one to get you warm.
Yeah.
But yeah, watching other people like my friend Corey, he lives in this Honda Pilot, right? So it's very limited. You can't run propane in those small rigs.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes having this community, even just to come warm up and then go back to your own home,
Yeah,
it's nice. Right?
So do you guys usually like park together when you guys are down here?
Yeah, we try to. Yeah.
I had to rewind it a little bit. This way people
If anything goes wrong,
caught
it's
into it.
a knock away. You know, there's
Yeah.
a few times now I've woken up to panic knocks on my door and had to come to the rescue. But I guess we're all a community here and we all try and look after each other.
Yeah.
So it's nice.
We'll play 5 more minutes of the video and we'll get back to the chat.
Hey, Katrina.
My name is Bruce, and I live in one of Canada's coldest cities that we've named Squatter City. And this is my home that I've been living in for the last few years. It's a $1,000 junker van, but it's got me through a lot of hard times and a lot of harsh winters. Because living in this city and enduring the cold is absolutely no joke. Like one mistake, one heater goes down, if you're not packed up proper, you might not wake up the next morning. So
That's the
we've
thing.
kind of assembled a little
2 or 3
community here
different heaters that you have to
to
have.
help each of us survive through the winter.
Hey, Diane.
And the winters, like I say, are no joke. Some of them are absolutely brutal. When it hits -48, you better be prepared.
-48
Yeah.
That's
degrees
crazy.
Celsius.
Yes.
Holy crap.
Yeah, it was -48 last winter, and my heater plugged up on me, and I had to get out and underneath, diesel pouring on my chest, try and pull it out so I can clean it up, get it going again before I can actually feel heat.
That turns into like a life or death situation at that point.
It really was. It really was. And it was late at night when it went down. So, you know, you get the thing where you don't want to bother people. Everybody's sleeping and you're trying to do it on your own. And, you know, when your fingers lose feeling, it's a scary time. Because you can't just hop back in your home and warm up and go and try it again.
Mhm.
You know, you're stuck in that cold temperature. Every time you open that van door, you lose your heat. It's scary sometimes, yeah. So having the community around us, you know, it's a big part of how we survive out here.
Yeah.
Right.
So you want to tell them the story why they call you Junior?
Yeah. So
We're going to leave it as that. And we will wait. And I'll play the clip a little bit later. What's up, Grandpa?
Not much, man.
Porter at Farmer, I'll definitely take you up when I'm down that way. And Go-Kart's Gone Fishing is definitely down there. Definitely going to make a stop at Stam's Garage on the way. He'll probably be one of the stops. Make my way up to see Grandpa again. What are we eating?
Tuna fish with tomato.
Oh, is it on toast? Salt and pepper?
Salt, pepper, onion powder. Not on toast, though.
Yeah. I made my soft tacos again tonight. Yeah. Mine is 60. Holy moly. Well, fortunately, in this RV, I have a heater that runs off electricity, also the propane. Uh, I really don't want to use that heater. It's the original heater that's been in this RV since. I really have to clean it and take it apart, make sure everything works right, because, it's not one of those heaters that if it has dust in it or something, it might catch a fire. I don't trust it. Friggin' heater is just as old as I am. So I do have a heater, which is one of those that looks like a radiator. You plug it into the wall. And I've been also watching a lot of YouTube videos. Now, if that heater happens to shit the bed middle of the night and happens to be really cold, and I don't have a secondary source of heat, I'm really in trouble. So I went down to the local thrift store, and I found a nice little heater. For $10, if it tips over, it actually, will shut off. And it has a few different adjustments on it, and I tried it out. It does throw out a lot of heat. And being a small area like this, I think this will actually, do for that night, just for the secondary heat case. That original one was popped, failing out on me. So I do have a second source of heat. And if it gets that bad, just turn the key and take the RV, bring it in front of the garage, open up the door, and back it into the garage where it's heated there. Lucky, have you seen those mini wood stoves and pellet stoves? They are about 12 inches square. I've actually seen a couple of YouTube videos regarding those. I'm not really interested in having a wood stove in here. In the future, perhaps maybe I'll get one of those electric fake fireplaces and have that mounted against the wall, which actually produces heat as well. I think that would be pretty cool. Maybe. So, there's a few little things that I like to do, but my main concern right now is, like I said, making it suitable where it's livable, but yet still doing some work. This is one of the biggest things I did so far. So, besides the overhead cab replacement, taking the two benches completely right out and the table right out, that opened up this floor plan so much. It's, that's the reason why I didn't have this chair in the RV for a while, because I had no room for it. Now I come here, I have my chair. It reclines. I can watch TV. I don't always have to be sitting on that little uncomfortable couch. My daughter just got one of those fake fireplaces for the travel trailer. Yeah, there's a few little things in there. This video that I've been watching is really, really good. We'll play some more of that until Grandpa gets done eating. Very touching story. So this is where they're gonna find out why they call him Junior.
A lot of you probably know me as Junior from the guy holding the camera right now. He forgot my name when we were working on his van a lot and deemed me the name Junior, and it just kind of stuck.
I couldn't remember if it was Bruce, Brian, Bryce. I'm like, I don't remember. I'm like, we're calling him Junior.
And it stuck really well.
Yeah.
So I've got people that even come up to me and, hey, are you Junior?
So now he just goes by Bruce Van Life Jr.
Yeah, so if you guys ever want to look me up, I'm on YouTube. You can see some of the helping hands that we lend out around here to keep surviving, and also some of the really brutal nights and winters. Like I think it was last year, the year before, my radiator froze on me, and only for him or Ruth being near me, I couldn't
What's
warm
up,
up
Scott?
for a second. I had to hop in her
How's
vehicle.
Smokey?
She was nice enough to let me sit there,
He's actually
warm my
playing
hands
on
up,
top
and then go
of
back at
And
her.
that's the good thing about having neighbors around you. You know what I mean? You can go to their home and warm up,
Yeah,
especially at -48.
yeah, it's no joke. Like, if a lot of the situations even I've been in, just sitting here, if I didn't have the
Smokey will
community
come
around
down
me,
soon.
Yeah.
it's life or death, right?
Yeah.
Like, I've even had a subscriber of mine from Vancouver email me, and he would love to come out here and try it all out. And I simply emailed him back and said, brother, listen, I've seen a few of your videos, and you're not prepared. It is dangerous out here, especially summers are beautiful, lots of sun, but wintertime comes, and if you're not prepared, you could be in some real danger. But for the most part, we're all kind of friendly. Like this guy, for instance, friendliest guys I know.
Hey, Bruce, how are you?
Pretty good in yourself?
I'm good.
This is my friend Tony.
Oh yeah, how are you, man?
How you doing, man?
I'm pretty good. Yeah,
Cool.
welcome to Deerfield City, eh?
AKA Squatter City, I hear.
Squatter City.
Yeah, awesome. Hey, do you mind if we share maybe a piece of your story
Sure.
about living in your van and stuff like that out here in the cold winters?
Yeah, sure.
Awesome. Bruce, thank you, bro.
No worries.
I really appreciate it, man.
I'll go see if I can find some other people.
Yeah, that'd be great, dude. Thank you. There is a lot of people sleeping in their vehicles down here.
Hi, my name is Big Z Vine Life. So I live in Calgary like 13 years now, and I start living in this minivan like 6 years or something like that. But I start full time. It started April 10, so I did not experience the the cold weather right now, but I want to experience because I'm very excited to sleep on my minivan for uh, 50 -50
So
here.
you're coming into your first winter.
Yeah, this is my first winter
Yeah.
living my minivan, so I'm very excited for that because I met a lot of people here. I met Bruce. He's a good guy. This is my minivan, and yeah, make a video live streaming. It's every Friday. I do singing. I have a mini concert like 6 hours or that
Inside your van?
inside my van.
Cool.
Yeah. So yeah, if you want to check out my channel, it's Big Z Van Life. So I think we will survive because I think we will help each other. We will help each other
Yeah.
this coming winter because this life is we need to help each other. We need to help each other, right? So and by the way, I want to say to hi to my three sons. Yeah, it's
Aw.
Juan, CJ, and Simon. Hey, I love you, man. I love you, man.
Oh, that's beautiful, man.
Yeah.
Thanks for sharing your van, man. I really appreciate this, man.
Thank you, bro.
No problem. I'll close the door so you're not cold
Yeah.
in there.
Yeah.
I can see you starting to shiver.
Yeah, no, shake it.
I appreciate it, man. Thank you.
Thank you for coming.
You're welcome.
Yeah, we love you, man.
Thanks, man.
Bless you.
Thank you. So that's a little video clip. I got more to play on that one, but that's how the community is. RV life. There's a lot of people out there, even local over here. I've actually been seeing a lot of people. I sit there and talk to them a little bit up in Walmart parking lot, Home Depot parking lot. Even there's trying to think of the name of that restaurant. There's a lot of the RVs that go there too. Oh man, I can't even think of the name. It's a country store breakfast. You know what? It's going to drive me nuts.
IHOP.
And then nope. Let me get on Google Maps. It's easier.
Denny's.
No, it's a little bit bigger than that. It's a Cracker Barrel. There we go. Now Cracker Barrel, they pretty much open their doors to RVers like this. And if you have a Cracker Barrel in your location, they actually have a large enough parking lot, which I talked to the manager. Large enough parking lot at every single location where it's designated for long-term RVers. They will not kick you off the property. They'll treat you just like a normal person. No discrimination against it. Now, in other hands, the Walmart that is starting to kick the people off the property that stays overnight. We had a facility over here in the same shopping plaza where it was an empty parking lot. And there must have been at least 30 RVs there. And they were there for a long time. It turned into like a little camp. And the reason why they got kicked out is because Rip the Bus, which is a public transportation company, that is basically where they decided to turn their bus around. They claim they couldn't access the roads because the RVs were taking up most of the area. So, of course, the local town and city got a hold of everybody, told them they had to move their vehicles within 48 hours. Now they're pretty much scattered throughout the area, but it's still a community where everybody knows where everybody is. I learned a lot since I've been doing this. It's actually interesting. What's going on with you, Grandpa? What kind of week have you had?
Non-eventful. Been cloudy and rainy most of the week.
Yeah. We're supposed to have a lot of rain this weekend. Sunday's supposed to clear up a little bit, but gusty winds. Half inch, the inch of rain. Did see my mom and dad in there. I don't know if they're still there. Porter, Farmer, how have you been? He said he got his tree off his mobile
Yeah,
home.
saw that the other day.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yep.
Hope it didn't cost him too much money.
Tired of cutting trees. I did a few things this week on a couple vehicles. We had a vehicle come in and was making some rattle noise, and I looked at it. It was actually a transfer case, so I put that in. Ordered a hood for a Sterling, put that on, and it's been sitting for about a year. So, been trying to get that truck up and going. Then earlier today, I pulled it back into the garage and started working on a few other things. And big semi truck, so you get up and put your hand up on top of the radiator to get support to pull yourself up, and it was wet. So the air gun blew off the top of the radiator. I was kind of hoping it was water, but no. You smelled the antifreeze, tasted it. And no sooner I blew off the top of the radiator, it filled back up because how it's designed. You could see it coming right out of the crack. So now I have to put a radiator in there. Got to order one of them. I got a mess. Round it up.
So is that what they have you doing now at that tree place? Is working on their vehicles?
I've actually been working on their vehicles, Grandpa.
Oh, I thought you were out doing the tree work.
No. Still working on vehicles. Same thing I was doing at the tire company. They're just bigger.
Hopefully more money.
Oh yeah, much more. No complaints on what I'm getting paid. Plus the benefits pay off on return as well. So we'll play a little more clip of this here.
See, I couldn't be in something like that there.
Yeah, that minivan is a little too small.
You've got to be able to stand up.
Yeah.
You know, maybe it's okay for Asian people that are like 5 foot tall.
All I could see is feet.
He thought it was funny too.
Hey everybody, so this one I do know. This is Ruth. She's been around my channel for a long time. How you doing, Ruth?
I'm good.
So we're running around here talking to some people that have been living right here in what Bruce would call Squatter City, and we're just kind of talking about like what it's like out here in the winters. You got some time?
It's scary.
Yeah.
It's cold. You don't want to mess with winter. You got to be prepared. When my heaters broke down a couple of times, I've had to seek shelter elsewhere.
I like that.
I used electric heater and had to plug in the beginning. And then I thought, I don't like being plugged in. I don't like being on grid. And so, yeah, I followed you, Chrome, on the Wave 3.
Yeah.
Just couldn't keep up.
Yeah, it worked for me. That the Wave 3, on the West Coast, it worked.
Yeah, it was so cold. So then I used the Wave 3 and plugged the heater in on the really cold nights.
Yeah.
And then I thought, well, okay, if I double the heat and get a Wave 6, that should work. It didn't. It just couldn't keep up. Minus 40. It's a tin can. You can't keep up.
Minus 40 is a lot, man.
Yeah. And then after my wave heaters, I went to my first diesel heater. And it was installed. So it was up off the floor. And the fuel filter and line were inside. And it failed. And then I had diesel in the back.
Just pooling?
Yeah, I had a pool of diesel in the Stone Gold cubby.
Yeah.
And I had the double seat still in, and it was in the cubby. And so my head is here, and I'm breathing all that diesel.
Ooh.
The pool of diesel. It was bad. And then I met Bruce first, and then Mark. And they took one look at that, and they said, we need to do something. And so...
No kidding.
So they saved my life, and they cleaned up the diesel, took the seat out, and said, "What do you want to do with this seat?" And I said, "Throw it out, because you're never going to get the diesel out." But it was just dripping with diesel.
Yeah.
And so they tossed it in the bin, and then Mark and Bruce installed it properly right on the floor where all the lines were going out. My first diesel heater lasted me, say 2 seasons, 2 winters.
That's pretty good.
Which isn't bad for the cheap ones.
Yeah.
And then it was the fan bearing that was going on it. So
out of all the things, that's pretty good.
Yeah. And so, but it was failing and getting error codes. So I ordered a new one, and I got Mark to install that for me. And it lasted a couple months. It didn't last very long. It was just gunked right up. What I did is I got a General Components one at Polar Mobility, and they installed it, and I purchased it for, I think it was about $1,400. installed, and they had to drop the fuel tank and tap into my fuel line.
Yeah.
So nice not to have to carry extra fuel.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Like whether it's propane, I mean that's just a bomb.
Yeah.
And it was in the back. Somebody rear ends me.
Yeah. And that's why I went with the gasoline version one, because I'm like, why have an extra tank?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? On a cold night, you run out of gas, diesel in the middle of the night. Come on.
Yeah. And not every gas station has diesel.
Yeah.
And there's a couple of times I was out of diesel and I had to drive around the city to find it.
So in the wintertime, do you shut your heater off?
No.
So
I mean, unless I'm flying for vacation and I'm going to be gone.
So
for 2
ideally,
weeks.
you turn your heater on approximately what month?
November.
So November it's on, and sometimes it's on for how long?
Weeks and weeks.
Weeks at a time?
Yeah. Like, I mean,
That's it. We'll continue that later. What's up, Briggs?
Going to a political debate.
Oh, no. It is not brought to you by, but I'm going to tell you guys these are the best Doritos that's on the market right now. Barbecue flavor.
Yeah, we got those barbecue flavor are good.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm going to. I'm on my way to the local Democrat is challenging our local Republican for the mayor's race, so I gotta go harass the Democrat.
Oh yeah. Chris says he would do a trap door in that minivan to stand up.
Yeah. They're talking about that Asian dude talking about getting advice from other people. I've never lived in a vehicle or an RV in the wintertime, but I've been homeless in the wintertime, and you need to know what the hell you're doing or have a backup plan, period.
Yep.
Because if you're waiting to get that last minute advice from someone else, your ass is going to freeze to death. Ain't no bullshit in the north. It ain't like living down south where it might get 50 degrees at night and people are saying, "Oh, it's cold, it's cold." No, I've seen it.
Bad.
I've seen it. Minus 60 below for 2 weeks here.
Wow. So far, the lowest the temperature got is about 40 degrees so far outside.
Yeah, it's that's easy to heat. That electric heater there be fine.
Yep.
I don't know how your floors and walls are insulated.
The insulation that's in this RV is what they call R5. It is rated for the cold weather, and it's actually styrofoam that's between the Luan inside. You got the styrofoam, which is the R5. Then you have another piece of Luan, and then you have the aluminum paneling on the outside. So, and the R5 insulation is not like styrofoam as it settles. This actually is glued to each side of the wall. So the Luan that's inside is all glued to the R5, which is glued also to the 2x2s that they use. And that's basically the same thing that I have up top, which I don't have no R5 up there now. It's wide open because I was trying to figure out how I was going to do it. But I ended up getting some Luan this week. So this Saturday is supposed to be raining, and I could be able to work on the inside over the weekend.
Oh.
Well, you know how heat works. You don't want it to get escaping, but the most important part is insulation on the bottom.
Well, fortunately, I have the capability to get hay bales. I have hay bales. Yep.
That'll work
I
nice.
I have some hay bales that's coming for next weekend, and I'm gonna go right along the bottom of the RV. Now keep the wind from going from underneath. So, but that's my intention for next weekend.
There you go.
That'll keep it well insulated. I've been in a small hay bale house before, and you could heat that with a few candles.
Yeah.
Did you ever have to spend the night outside in the wintertime in a tent?
I spent it in a small sewer.
Well,
That
if you
must
remember,
suck.
at the beginning of the year, I was out in the tent. At the beginning of the year, some nights
A,
it was cold.
a sewer.
Not too cold, but I cold right off a couple times. Beginning of the year.
You spent the night in a sewer in the winter. That must have. I wouldn't even want to imagine that.
It sucked.
Geez, I wonder why. I don't even know how you did it. The smell. There's a sign outside this door that says only registered Democrats allowed.
Okay, that doesn't make sense.
That's what it says on the door.
Well, it's a Democrat person running.
Well, I'm just going to become a Democrat for 30 seconds. If they ask for if they ask me for a voter registration card, I'm going to say that's a HIPAA violation.
Yeah, tell them you're an illegal.
Yes,
You're
I am.
bad.
I like rats. Thank you very much for the view.
You're funny, Grandpa. That's a good one. I'll have to do that. If anyone says anything to me,
Tell them you don't need one. You're illegal. You're going to vote anyways.
Yep. Mail-in ballot.
oh man, you're giving me ideas how to get in trouble. But I like it.
Hey, the worst they can do is kick you out.
They don't want to try. It's a public building.
Keep your phone ready to record.
It's already on.
Stay live. Yeah, these are very addicting.
I did that years ago when I worked at Frito-Lay with Fritos. I put barbecue seasoning on them. And I put sour cream seasoning on them too.
Look at this. Door's locked.
And they seen me coming.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, what appropriate thing to have outside the door. Let's see here.
What's that bag for in the trash bucket? Is that a puke bucket?
Yeah.
Trump 24. Trump 24.
Shut up, Mark.
Biden sucks. Biden sucks.
You're bad. What's up, Grasso? What are you doing?
Just came here to hear these two guys out.
Uh-huh. Oh, I was listening to him outside. Not that clown.
What, Craig?
Yeah, he's a clown. Really? When the man wants to rip off the clock tower to City Hall,
He doesn't want to do that.
he wants a price on ripping it off. He ain't getting that clock tower destroyed. Or the people saying merge the city with the, put them in the Marine Bank building and tear down City Hall. Yeah, mix them with the county. There's not, the only way to bring this city back is get a common council and get rid of the damn stupid city manager bullshit.
I think we can all agree on that. Most of us. It depends on who the city manager is.
It don't. It's a wait a second. The city manager is an unelected official. He can be the biggest asshole. We can't get rid of him. These guys should get elected 50,000 times and keep appointing the same prick. I don't sugarcoat shit.
Unfortunately, majority rules on who they appoint as their city manager.
Yeah. The majority of the council, yes, but that's 9 people to 29,000 residents of this county, of this city. It should be the people's choice, not a Democrat or Republican. The people's
Exactly.
choice. The people. It should be. It was amended in the 1950s. They can amend it again.
That's not the right place to be talking things that are practical, Scott.
You're right.
You're not going to get an ear there.
I let him know.
Yo, bro.
You're bad.
I never my
Look, that looks yummy.
That's what I made.
Yeah, look at how New York City is being run. You want to bring that crap right to your town there, Scott?
No.
Hey, Scott, is there any Palestinian flags flying around there anymore?
I don't know.
Well, they got the rainbow thing going on.
Oh yeah.
Bless their widow heart.
Is that a school?
What's that?
Is that a school?
No.
What is it?
Community center. I'm gonna have fun in a minute. Watch this. So Grasso.
recording everybody or what?
Yes, I am. You're on a live stream. This guy's in Connecticut. I'm Rhode Island. This one's in Maine. Say hello to Lucky 7 Mud Mowers.
Hello, Lucky 7 Mud Mowers.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. He's a Republican. That's a Republican. And
I'm nonpartisan.
you're nonpartisan. Why you hobnobbing with the Democrats?
I don't know if that's what I saw. No.
Tell them about my freedom of speech.
This
yeah, go ahead. Yeah, pretty good and everything.
You going next Thursday?
Yeah, here,
You're supposed to be there. I don't know if it'll be like live after, but
Oh, I will.
well, hopefully Mr. Griffin comes. Not on what
we won't be able.
that's what. So if every contestant candidate race that district doesn't participate.
Really?
Put him up. Hey, wait a minute here.
Yeah. You're bad.
Nice shirt, Grandpa.
What?
Nice shirt.
Yeah, hey, thanks. Someone gave that to me. I got lucky.
Everything but boy, they are they're determined that they
God, I want to see an American flag.
They need to send a bill to Hairball Hare, James Hare, former council of the 6th District, the former mayor that spent 20 years screwing up this city. And then on his last thing, all he could write in the paper was, I got a street light. He should get a bill, him and Steve Hughes, for that arena. This should have never been built.
well, every time I go see my buddy Malazzo, he tells me that. Good.
That they were told by 3 cities, Binghamton, Buffalo, and Corning, don't build it, because Corning still has their thing. They should have never built it. And we're paying for it. But I got, you know, it's like people are complaining to the county about the Marine Midland Bank building.
Yep, we did.
But the price was a little astronomical for that building.
Sometimes they play with the price when they see who's interested in buying.
Yeah, but you're playing with my money.
Yep.
They want.
Well, yes, it was federal ARP money. Yes.
So
I once told the guy it's grant money. He said, "I'm grant money."
Well,
Yes,
hey,
you are.
but hey, I'll give you guys this. At least you didn't go out and try to build a new building, because then you would have been in a major uproar.
Oh, the biggest world.
But what are they going to do with the former Masonic building, the Hazlet building?
Oh, we're not worried.
Turn it into
It's
a massage
150.
parlor.
So you got.
We're moving the district attorney's office.
Don't you think that? Why would you move district attorney's office? It's been that building for over 150 years.
We need more space.
Then add on.
No, we can't afford to add on.
So, but
We just talked about how we can't afford to.
so what are you going to do with the old district attorney's office building?
I can see some of their city offices going in there. You actually know that.
Probably turn it into a safe injection site.
Mm-hmm.
They would come back home to county buildings.
I got an idea. How about you put our county executive in there so he's more accessible to the people?
How about homeless? How about the homeless?
But maybe we would like him there.
Well, maybe you would, but I don't see Chris Moss in his office. You know, that's right.
Oh, we know that.
He's a big man.
Wait, the homeless shelter.
That was really good. Well, that's where I'm headed. Yes.
Ask them what their plans are for homeless in that county.
It's just like that. It's like the county got a couple million for homeless, and they give it to Catholic Charities. I'd like to know what they're doing with it.
Well,
Fortunately, it goes to executives.
Oh, so we get grant money to give to executives. Brilliant.
But I live on Mount Zor. I live past Catholic Charities Day leaders. I see anywhere between 3 and 15 people out front of there every day, all day. So many people.
I had an idea of building homeless, tiny homes in Elmira for the homeless. And me and Grasso there were talking about it.
Give homeless money to
went
Catholic Charities.
boom, boom.
What's the guy who goes to?
I talked to Bill about this. My neighbor's house is gonna go up, tax house, I was gonna buy it, wanted to tear it down.
Well, we got plenty of vacant lots,
Man.
but it's not really the city's decision. It's the people's decision.
I mean, city.
Hey, Briggs, ask them how many homeless shelters they have available for this winter.
I got it.
You got any thoughts?
Yeah, I got a question because it's been going all over the internet. I'm going to ask you the same thing. The city's put $3.5 million to City Hall. Everybody on the internet wants to bulldoze the clock tower or tear the whole building down. What's your thoughts on that?
Well, you don't like this?
Yeah, I like it, but you know,
And this gentleman here asked about what it would cost to remove it, which there's no way in hell would they got to remove it. That's me. My name's Scott Keller. I'm the town terror. I'm a watchdog. I also want to know why our police, every night, the second shift of the Amar Police Department parks illegally outside City Hall. They put cigarette butts in our thing. You've made national news. There's an Erie County Auditors. It's a YouTube channel called Erie County Auditors. And they videotape you guys. Our police have tinted windows. If I had tinted windows, they'd be all over me like dogs on honey.
Oh, yeah.
And I go down, and when I was down there,
we can hang out here another hour.
but I've been down there every night watching my police. They speed by.
People need to tell their council.
Well, when I ask them to give their own officers a ticket, they say we can't do that. Why?
Yeah, right. Well,
but I'm just here to warn you. I got new YouTube channels coming out. Chemung County Watch. Because we're going to hold you guys accountable.
get closer.
Bedtime. You can't go to bed before midnight.
that's right.
Holy crap.
You should have asked them how many beds do they have available for the homeless for this winter?
I can answer that. They have none.
I'm sure they find beds for the illegal immigrants.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
They're giving them fucking hotel rooms.
Oh, actually, Chemung County got over $8 million to fight homeless, and they gave it to Catholic Charities. You heard the man. They get some of it goes for executive pays. Time to FOIL requests the executive pay.
Bigger last night than the one before.
No, they pretty much just put it in their pocket.
You got it.
Yep.
I'm gonna wait for the one guy to come out. You'll like this guy, Grasso. He's on our city council now. He's actually an independent. But you hear it like what I said? Then why is he hobnobbing with the Democrats?
Telling you, Xavier, he's afraid of his own fucking shadow.
Who?
Yeah.
Jackson.
Oh God, yeah, Jackson is.
I hit the pipe off in the fucking ashtray, and he about shit himself. No, you know what, Scott? They want to turn your fucking town into just like fucking New York City.
They already have. What are you talking about?
And I know how it feels. I live in one of those towns.
I'm going to play some more of that clip of that video there.
Okay.
Why?
Very interesting story.
Once that I saw Bruce and Tamara just freezing in the van, like it's so cold.
Yeah.
And so I said, get in the front. I was in the back, had the heater on, ran the car, and let them warm up, and went and got them some chili and hot coffee.
See, and that's why I wanted to film this stuff. Is like you get the little community around here that when someone's cold, they come in another van, they warm up, and they got someone like you that takes them out, gets them something warm to eat.
Yeah.
It's cool. Like it's
such a great community. I think we have the best community ever right here.
Yeah.
Everybody helps everybody. It doesn't matter what it is. Somebody's got the skills to do whatever it is.
Yeah.
And And so it's awfully nice.
Yeah.
Like I don't think I've ever been in a community like this living in a regular house.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
that's
love.
really, that's
Yeah.
cool.
And we sit out on the lawn with our lawn chairs in the summer and
Yeah.
just visit. Yeah.
Thanks, Ruth. I appreciate this.
You're welcome. Loving on each other.
Yeah.
It's just so full of love. Yeah. So I don't know. It's better than any community I've ever lived in.
And that's crazy to think, right?
It is. Who would,
You know what I
who would have
mean?
guessed? You know, like 7 years ago when I thought, oh, it might be fun living in a van and put my furniture into storage for a couple of years. And
Yeah.
I'm not moving back into a house, so
Yeah.
why keep the...
And then to find a little community sitting on the side of a road somewhere.
Yeah, I said, really, if you were by yourself out here,
Yeah.
would you love it?
Yeah.
You know, you need a community. I don't care where you are, you need a community.
Yeah.
And this is one of the best communities. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, it is. And it started because of you, because I met these guys because of you.
Oh,
Yeah.
I love that stuff. From just a little YouTube channel like mine.
Yeah, yeah.
I love
just a
that.
little
Oh, that's
YouTube.
beautiful.
Yeah. But that's how I recognized Bruce the first time.
Yeah.
We waved at each other and I said, are you Bruce?
Junior.
Yeah.
Yeah, Junior told him the story on how he got the name Junior.
Yeah.
Because I couldn't remember his name.
And now he's getting older.
Yeah. He's still Junior.
He's still.
Well, once you got the nickname stuck for good.
Yeah.
It's been really beautiful to hear all these guys' stories. And Bruce said he found someone else that's willing to talk to me. So let's go and meet somebody else.
So this next guy, he comes and goes. But he's a little hard of hearing, but a really good guy and a good part of the community. His dog Scoob's always hanging out inside and just doing what he can with what he has. You know? Hey, Scooby. Buddy. You on guard? Is your daddy home?
How you doing, buddy?
Is your daddy home?
Hi. Hi.
I understand not every construction company.
Beautiful color. Chocolate lab.
We get one person. It's open for anybody. I mean, it's full
Yeah.
Yeah, Matt and what's the other guy's name? Corey came and when I did the first break.
Yeah.
And then Bruce came with the second.
Yeah.
So that was good.
No matter how many of us it takes, we'll get you fixed.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
You came over, I couldn't get it. So yeah, when you came over, it was,
So when does it wait? Size 12 work suit, we'll get it fixed.
yeah, everything's all tipped over.
If you want to go in, I'll follow you.
Every time you move, you're just a minute
You know, wanting to be
maybe
friends
I
and
find a way.
work professional. Nasty proteins. You go to the football game. You might go. Is it supposed to rain anymore?
I hope not. I usually stay for the band
Yes,
and
you
have
do.
time to talk.
Dad?
Not never.
Oh, okay.
Yes, nice.
There's another light, the washroom, pantry.
Manners.
Perfect.
It's a 1993.
Yeah.
And so I was cheap, so that's why I got my car. And the rent I saved, paid for it, paid for a generator,
Yeah.
and paid for my humidifier.
Yeah.
And I still saved a couple $1,000.
That's always great when you get to save that rent money and put it towards something else that you can continue
Yeah.
to live with, right? That's
Yeah.
the same thing because I live in a van too. That's the same thing happened with me. Like saving all that rent money allowed
Yeah.
me to continue to add to
Well,
my
yeah.
van and build a better home.
Yeah, I was putting on my credit card,
Yeah.
trying to get that paid off.
Yeah.
Yeah, so no,
It was good.
everybody's really friendly here. I've never been in a place that even the campgrounds that have been this friendly.
Yeah, and it's crazy. Right on the side of a road beside a Walmart, and there's like this community of people that live in their vehicles
Yeah.
that are all
And
taking
we're
care
all-
of each other.
We're all together during the day, and everybody sits around, and
Yeah.
so it's really good.
Yeah, it's a beautiful thing. Like I haven't heard a story like this in a community of vehicle dwellers yet. This is the first time.
Well, even if you live in an apartment, you don't know your neighbors.
That's right.
But here, so everybody's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that about it. That's why I wanted to bring my camera out today, because I thought the story about everybody around here was just super beautiful.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
it was really good. It's nice to have a little community here right on the side of a road.
Yeah.
Where's Grasso?
He goes to everybody. Wants to visit everybody.
You do? No, you're not a friendly puppy, are you? No.
We'll be 10 in February.
Yeah.
Give me a high five, Lucky. I just scared away all the Democrats.
Well, it's nice to meet you, man. Thanks for showing us your home.
I feel pretty honored that this little crew of vehicle dwellers opened up their doors to us and shared a little piece of their story. I think
I scared away the Democrat. I had to mute. I wish I didn't. I forgot all about it. The one county exec legislator told me, "Why don't you just get out here? You drive me crazy." And I said, "Public property." I said, and he said, "Yeah." And I turned around and I said, "There's an old saying that goes something like this." I said, "When the people fear the government, we have no freedoms. When the government fears the people, we have freedom." That man said, he just got in his car and left. They all left. He said, because our high school is built on top of a chemical dump, and he didn't want to hear it. And he said, "We need a high school." They took out 25 feet of soil. And then I said, "You do know that toxic chemicals like that from a chemical dump will leach over 1,000 feet down below the surface?" But hey, who am I? What do I know? I'm just a dumb Republican truck driver. Yeah, I'm waiting for one more.
You're not a truck driver. You're just a stairwell pusher.
Yeah, I'm not no steering wheel pusher. You Rhode Island hillbilly. You're a Rhode Island hillbilly, and Grandpa's a redneck Santa. Actually, Grandpa looks like that one guy that's got that channel called, what was it, RV Life? Him and Grandpa could be twins.
It's not RV Life. It's RV Lucky.
RV Lucky. No, there's a one channel. There's a YouTube channel called RV Life. And I forget the name. And the guy goes around and does interviews, and he's got a big following. He's got a long white beard and mustache and glasses. And he lives in an old police ambulance.
Yeah, that's RV Life. He has that. I mean, RV Lucky.
It ain't RV Lucky.
No.
It's RV Life. RV Living. RV Living, it's called.
Oh, okay.
See, now I like your backup plan, Lucky. If it gets too cold, you just back into the garage.
Yep. Someday I'll do a live video or a video of the garage. It's just the garage itself is, how could I say? We got 1, 2, 3, maybe about 6 truck bays. Then he has another addition, which is another, I believe, 3 bays, and it's just that one with the 3 bays, all his toys, and I don't feel comfortable by putting how should I say, the work vehicles on my YouTube channel.
Oh.
No, just due to privacy, you know.
We got my Bowie. Hey, no, you're not going to crowd me. Back the fuck up.
Ooh.
Boy, he listens good.
Him and Moon have been out there doing their thing. His ears are all wet.
Oh, what, you got doggy door?
No, they lick each other's ears.
Oh.
Oh, Jackson, anything go by your mouth?
Damn, that's so realistic. I swear I could smell it.
All right, so we have 11 people that's viewing. Could you please type a dot or say hello in the chat? I'm just curious who is still here and who is not here. And if you're one of my haters, feel free to place a dot because I don't really care who you are. Because this is what I say to my haters. Fuck the haters. But if you really want to piss me off, at least just say who you are. Just say hi.
I like the comment that Chris made. Please pray for Biden. We couldn't handle Kamala for president.
I've never understood that concept, Lucky, why people would go watch somebody that they don't like.
Hey, me neither.
Really? Oh, come on. Come on, Grandpa. It makes perfect sense, don't it?
Well, only if you want to troll.
That or you're a Democrat.
Yeah, but see, it doesn't bother me because it's a view. So if they are trolls, at least say hi. It gives me a view, which is awesome. So they actually make me money when they're here because I get the view for it. Brings up my watch hours.
Did you like the comment that I made, Lucky? That I shook that candidate's hand and said, hi, I'm the town terror.
Yeah. I would have asked a lot more questions, I would have fucking common sense questions, not about, tower and all that shit.
Oh, that tower is important. They're spending $3.5 million and they want to tear it off, and the people want to tear it down.
Yeah, but that's considered what they're saying. It's hearsay all over the computer. Anybody could put something like that. It's a legit thing, in other words, like the biggest thing right now, cold weather's coming. Ask the representatives to say, hey, what is their plans for this winter with the homeless? That's
they have no control. No, I asked him, but you didn't hear him. The guy says we gave the money to Catholic Charities, and that's when I said, "Oh, so you gave the money to Catholic Charities?" And then he said, and you heard him say, "Well, they had to pay their executives."
So the question is, it doesn't matter, is where they gave the money to. All right. The point is, what I'm trying to get at is, what were their plans? How do they plan to be helping those homeless people? How many beds are they prepared? Each county, town, city, state, wherever you're living, they should automatically be ready and prepared for the homeless community.
Well,
if they say they're not,
every answer they give everybody around here is, we don't control it because we gave the money to the Catholic Charities, so we don't want nothing. They won't answer you. It's a typical Democratic move.
I'm waiting for this year for state of Rhode Island. All right, state of Rhode Island is actually paying for housing for these immigrants, and they're putting them up in hotels.
Yep, that's what they're doing here.
They're also paying for three course meals, giving them whatever they need, transportation, their food, you name it. But yet you have homeless people that is basically living on the street, and they can't get the housing due to certain issues. All right, we'll just say if you have a felony, all right, that limits what you could be able to rent for these apartments, because 90% of the time they do these background checks. All right, if you don't have a felony, you have a criminal record, you have no job. All right. So it's hard for you to have housing. It's hard for you to get up the first month's security and the first month's rent. Most of these places are, close to $1,300 to $1,500. You're only getting a 1-bedroom for that amount. You're not getting a full-size apartment. You're not getting anything luxury. You want to pay for that here in the state of Rhode Island, you're looking at least 18 to 22, maybe $2,400 for a 3-bedroom apartment, bare bones, for a 3-bedroom apartment, about 23 to 2400. But yet
Yeah,
the state is giving these immigrants that come over the border illegally free hotels, free lunch, free breakfast, free dinner. They're paying for their Uber transportation. They're giving valid IDs. They're giving grants to be able to go to college. You know, free free schooling.
tuition.
Yep.
Tuition.
But yet, our local homeless does not have that availability to be able to get that because, quote unquote, American citizens.
That surprise you?
That's the truth, though.
Yeah, and Biden administration is giving them a monthly check, free medical, and a cell phone. And they're selling the cell phones or throwing them away because they found out that they can track where they're at.
Yep. Now, don't get me wrong. I am not a racist person. I believe everybody deserves, help. But the thing is, it's the government. The government is crooked. They just don't fucking like the American citizens where we try our best to be able to survive, but yet they're willing to give these people, who come illegally with no documents, don't even know their background history, a free pass to come into this country and give them all this free housing and free medical, everything. And you have veterans that's living on the street that can't afford nothing, but yet they fought for this fucking country to be able to be where it is today. It's sad.
Yeah. I'll show you this. I'm gonna go. Here's the our old Tops Plaza. They closed about 2-3 years ago. Okay, buddy.
Man, I gotta bring freedom of speech back, man. Huh. Maybe December.
Nowadays, you got to be careful on how you say things because people get all uptight. So I'll put this as nicely as Grandpa possibly can. About another month here, people in New York that is homeless and people in Maine and other places like that, they're going to go somewhere or they're going to freeze to death. Now, you don't ever hear about people mass fucking freezing to death, so they're going somewhere in the wintertime. I guess my question is why the hell can't they go there in the summertime too? Because you look at places like Philadelphia, people fucking zombies walking down the street.
Yep. Yeah, I see those videos there.
Yeah, I watch them. Kensington.
Yep.
It's like, it looks like a third world country. No, excuse me, third world countries wouldn't allow that shit. Now, they're all going to disappear in another month or so because it's going to be below zero weather.
Well, lady, thank you for saying hello.
Hey, Laura.
Hello. No, believe it or not, Grandpa, around here, the homeless, they huddle up underneath our bridges and light fires. They actually set one bridge on fire underneath, not the, they didn't do anything to the bridge, but it caught it on fire. And they really messed it up.
I'm gonna play another song, put some music in there. It's about 4 minutes long. Happen to like it.
I don't like it.
I can't. Good hands, all state. Take the money and fuck us through. Yep. What the hell?
You're in good hands with Allstate.
I like the black dude that did that commercial, Scott.
Are you trying to tell me don't quit my day job?
No, I'm just saying I like the black dude that did that. He played Serrano in Major League.
Oh.
What's the name of that song? Static?
What? Careful.
Hey, Lucky, we're not hearing no music.
Take that booty.
We're not hearing any music.
No?
No, only static.
Oh, there's another guy that lives off his van that just dropped a video called Lightfoot Anthony.
You can't hear that music?
Nope, only static.
Nope.
Oh man.
I heard. But that's an R1 Lucky called Lightfoot Anthony. He's another guy that lives off a Dodge Caravan.
Oh yeah?
Yep, you'd like his videos. He worked for a living too. He just decided to go, he's a lot like you, but he turned a Dodge Caravan into a house and he travels all over the country. It's the name of the channel. Life with Anthony.
It makes me wonder if the music was on at the beginning of the video when I did it.
Can't believe I froze when I started. That's funny. But must be the cops saw my video I made last night. There's not one cop illegally parked down here.
Huh.
Yeah, a lot of the YouTube people that are RVing and living out of their vans are faking it.
Oh, Anthony, and I actually met him. He's a nice guy. Lightfoot Anthony.
I like it. I like it when the YouTubers start doing something else like that mouthy ass one there that's got like 10 million followers that turned professional boxer. Oh, Tyson Fury's brother beat the living hell out of him.
Time to go cop watching.
Well, that's my intention with the RV next season is travel down South Coast, the Midwest. Do like I don't know, what do you think? 2 weeks? Should be able to do that in 2 weeks, right?
Yeah, you got to come here and spend a couple days.
Yeah.
We'll make it in the summertime. We'll go down to Old Orchard Beach and watch all the French girls.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Thongs and hair.
I actually start the tour in Maine, then make my way down.
Oh, you gotta come here for a couple days. Hell, I'd take you up to a campground by me
Well, Sam's Garage is in New York, and you got Everything Guy is in New York.
Yeah. Well, I'm south of Everything Guy, like way south.
Well,
but believe me,
we would have to make some type of plan to meet somewhere where you make one stop trip. I think there's a couple other people in New York too.
Oh, there's that Mudmore 85 or whatever he is there.
83 or 73, I forgot.
84 or something like that, I thought. But he's an hour from me. He's in a place called Binghamton, New York.
I don't know. I definitely would plan it ahead. Like make a couple of videos stating that I'm actually going to be going.
So I got enough room in the backyard here where 10 tents could go up easy.
Oh yeah,
10 tents? You kidding me?
Yeah.
You could have 20 tents in that backyard. What are you talking about?
Yeah, or more. Put a couple of circus tents out there.
We already got one circus tent, Grandpa. It's called the Capitol.
Yeah.
yeah, definitely.
You got yours set up nice, Lucky.
What's that?
The way you got your RV set up, you got more room, like you said.
Yeah, well, I'm hoping, like I said, this winter I'm gonna be tearing the bathroom completely apart. I'll be doing the inside, and then in the spring, early spring, I'll do the outside. That will be the last thing I have because I already did the overhead cab. And the back, the only reason why I want to do the back is because it's missing the ladder. And I would like to build some type of carrier to put for storage on the back, maybe like a generator or something back there, like weld something. And I want to put LED brake lights and turn signals in the back. And I have the brand new LED marker lights already, in storage that I purchased. So I want to put all LEDs in there, the back.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah. Plus the update the wiring, I already did the front of the truck. So I just don't want to go on a road and end up breaking down for something stupid that I could have worked on over the winter.
Yeah. Actually, if you come to my house, I got a sewer dump in my driveway.
Long as this Planet Fitness is, I'm all set.
Oh, it's Planet Fitness a half hour from my house.
Well, that's where I shower. That's where I 15 minutes down here. If I happen to drive from here to the water, like near the ocean, there's one down over there. That's probably about 20 minutes away from the ocean. South County, there's a couple. So
do you drive your vehicle?
What, the RV?
Yeah.
If I could start it up right now, I could drive it in a parking lot. It's not registered. So I don't want to pay for the insurance. If I take that money and I get it registered, then I have to pay for the insurance. Then the fuel. So the money that I'm saving for the fuel and also the insurance, I'm putting that into the RV.
Yeah. See, I don't know what it's like where you're at, but here in Maine, if you register something as an RV, it's cheaper on the insurance and cheaper to register.
I'll be honest with you.
It is here too.
I didn't even get prices on it. It's just, might as well say I'm comfortable where I am right now.
Put it this way, Lucky. You know how much it is to register an RV for me in New York? $140 a year.
Yeah.
See, and you can have one of those big ass RVs that are 40-foot long on a Freightliner chassis, and you don't have to have a special license because it's an RV.
Yep.
The only thing I have, if they got air brakes, you got to get an air brake endorsement. That's the only thing they require.
That same thing with a large bus, which you'd normally need a special license for. If you registered as an RV, you don't need it.
Yeah, you just have to. Like I said, you have to get an RV air brake endorsement because they got air brakes. But that's literally a written test that costs $11. That's DOT law, believe it or not.
Now, I watched a guy on YouTube. He took and bought a used U-Haul van, the one that has the compartment over the cab.
Yep.
Basically like what you got, only bigger.
Yep.
And the setup he put on that, he took the the back door off, which was an up and down thing, and made it to where it came down from the top.
Yep.
And he could put it all the way down to the ground so he could get his motorcycle up in there.
Oh, like a plate.
I saw that.
He could pull his motorcycle up in there, and I'm thinking, man, that'd be nice for the trike. And
Yep.
also, he kept that old ramp thing that they have on the U-Haul and pulled that out and made it so he could have a little patio out there.
Briggs, next live video.
I saw that.
Briggs, the next live video I have, Grandpa's going to say he bought a U-Haul truck. He's going to make it into RV for the trike.
Well, you know what, Lucky? It's funny you should say that because the Ford dealership has a bare bones one that's almost the size of a U-Haul truck for $67,000.
Wow.
The way to do it, like that guy I'm talking about, he did it stealth-wise. He has no windows on the sides. He has skylights.
Yep.
And he's got like 6 solar panels up there, so he can run everything off of electricity.
All right.
He put in the lithium batteries.
Yep.
You know what? You know something? Lucky lets his hair grow long, like that one. We'll call him Gonzo, like from that one show.
Yeah, I'm not.
Trapper John MG. And we'll call your you can call your RV the Titanic.
The way you got it now, Lucky, you're looking like the singer for Iron Maiden.
Yeah, I got to figure out a name for the RV. A lot of people they put names on them. I haven't decided what I'm going to name this one yet.
Oh,
It's
come on,
definitely
the
gonna be my pet.
Titanic. The Titanic. It reminds me of that Gonzo's old RV.
I'm thinking about something, but it's definitely going to be a bitch. Girl's name. Maybe I'll
name it your ex-girlfriend.
Fuck that. Maybe I'll just call it the bitch.
There you go. I'm Lucky 7. This is the bitch.
Yep.
Yeah, and how many of your old girlfriends are going to think you're talking about them, Lucky?
All of them. It's funny when you split up with your ex-girlfriend, they always talk to your other ex-girlfriend.
Oh yeah, they compare notes.
Oh yeah.
You ever had an ex-girlfriend you run into 3 or 4 years later and tell you, I loved how you were in bed, but that you were an asshole.
Yeah, all of them.
Yeah, probably a couple of them watching tonight, Lucky.
Yeah, all 8 of them. That's what it's viewing. All 8. It says it right there, 8 of them.
Oh my.
Yeah, I got stalkers.
Yeah,
I have one that asks a coworker about me all the time.
That $67,000 vehicle, that'd be a sweet rig to have.
Yep. It's pretty bad when my coworkers can't go and get a coffee without somebody asking about me.
That surprise you?
Yeah, and you can't really say too much to people that you're going to places to get food because they can fuck with you.
Well, sorry.
I mean,
my last ex-girlfriend, I was able to find out how many friends she had in every single one of her friends. And I spent almost 2 days getting every one of those friends that she had, type it into the Facebook, and blocking every single one of her friends. Now, none of her friends could be able to view me. Unless if they make another fake page or something.
which they probably already did.
Yeah.
Did they? I mean, you're at. Let's face it, your ex has probably already got a new boyfriend.
No. Guarantee not.
Never know.
Who wants a woman that's going to stay in her bedroom all the time with I can't say too much, but
With animals.
yeah, and not do nothing. They
Let me
want
guess,
somebody
sex?
that's going to be active. In other words, your nature walks. You know, going to the gym, going doing things.
I had a girlfriend like that once that didn't want to do anything.
I'm happy for who I'm with.
I actually had a girlfriend like you just described once, and I'd have a weekend off, and all she wanted to do is sit home and watch movies every weekend. It could be a beautiful summer day, and then she'd want to take the TV outside and watch them out in the backyard. I says, can we I want to go do something.
Now, the girl that I've been talking to now, I could say we are in a relationship, but it's not like a relationship I ever been in before. It's just, loyalty, somebody to be with, somebody to hang out with, and we have a lot of things in common. We talk a lot on the phone. I go to the gym. She goes to the gym. We decided to go for nature walks. I said, let's go here. She's like, let's go. We could do 7 miles, 8 miles, just a couple of days ago, I said, what do you want to do? She said, I don't know. Let's throw the fishing poles and go fishing. We went fishing, just walked the trails until we found the pond and friggin' just sat there and friggin' talked and bullshit and did some fishing.
I believe it.
She likes the idea about the RV. She's been here, hung out, spent a night or two, got up, got ready for work, took off.
I think it's funny. A buddy of mine and his had a girlfriend. They dated for 15 years, like literally 15 years, and all of a sudden she went to him one day and asked if he asked her to marry her, and they did. They've been dating, lived together. They dated for 5 years, lived together for 10 years, and they did. They decided to get married finally.
There's nothing talking about marriage or anything. She's at the age, I'm at the age where we've had our past with relationships, and we just want to enjoy the rest of the time that we have. If it happens to be, a long-term relationship, it does. But right now, everything is going well, and like I said, a lot in common. So
I'm at that point in my life. If I had the money and the means, I'd have a place and have 2 more dogs.
All right, I can tell you, she's the only woman that could come here and Punky will cuddle up with her without even calling her. She'll jump in and just freaking get in her lap and just lie there. That's the first woman that Punky ever did that to.
That should tell you something. Someone comes here, Lucky, and Luna doesn't like him. I have my hand on Dirty Gertie.
You're bad.
Because Luna loves everybody.
Yeah, Luna wanted to go home with me that day, too. I would have took her home.
Fill up all the cheap shit, my good man.
Yeah, not without a couple pieces of lead in your ass. and then we have Mr. Balls.
I was trying to do something. I can't. How did I do that last time? Oh, there we go.
Uh-oh. Your favorite
That day.
guy just posted a video, I guess.
That day, Grandpa.
Oh yeah, look at her. She happy. She got her tongue hanging out.
Hey, you got the same shirt on too tonight.
It is.
I got to get you another one.
It's like 4 years old.
Oh Jesus! Look at that.
I keep my shirts. I keep my shirts for a long time.
I keep my underwear for a long time.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't. I don't think I own any underwear. I fucking no boxers, no nothing. Free wall.
Too much info.
Yeah. I like to keep mine long enough to where it gets a hole in the front, and I don't have to search for the fly anymore.
Or go try to take a shit. Don't have to worry about pulling your fucking underwear
I don't
down.
have to pull my pants down.
Too much info, gentlemen.
I learned it about 50 years. I learned it about 50 years old that you don't buy a white underwear anymore.
How much does my asshole hurt now? Holy shit! $46 to fill a car.
Oh,
that must be your grandpa.
I'd like to feel that.
I did, and that's one of my exes. I told you that.
Damn.
Yeah.
You miss that ass, I can tell.
Oh, that was a nice ass. That's 2 days after she went tanning, too. I'll never see her again. She don't even bother or nothing. She's one of my exes that, you split up and you don't see or hear from. The best ones.
That's too bad.
That surprise you?
Well,
yes, it does, because usually all my other ones, they fucking haunt you. They scout out your page. They watch your page. They fucking crank call you. They ask people about you. Yeah. Typical.
Oh, you had your one ex. I'm not going to say which one it was. You had your one ex that was on there one time flirting with me and Grandpa one night. In the chat, anyways.
I don't know which one that was.
Like, the coffee lady.
Coffee lady.
It was like, okay.
Oh.
You know what I think you ought to name your van? Mia.
Mia, you know that she, what was it? I forgot what day it was, but last week was 3 years that she passed away.
I think Grandpa's right. She was poisoned.
Oh yeah.
It sounded a whole lot like antifreeze.
No,
Could you imagine if what's that?
Poison ivory.
Poison ivory?
Yeah, she let her eat poison ivory. Try to see what day it was. It doesn't say the date. Oh, last Friday it was, Grandpa.
Yeah.
I posted it. I can't really play it, what? Because it has music to it. Last Friday.
That's an interesting combination. Bud Light and Coors Light. Your brother drinks Bud Light? Oh boy, I'd have fun with that. I bet you do. I was gonna say, if that's the case, because I was gonna ask you what happens if you mix Coors Light and Bud Light. I wouldn't want Colorado Kool-Aid and goat piss.
Hey, Scott,
What?
ask that person if they know the difference between Bud Light and a clitoris.
Oh, you're bad. I got a buddy of mine watch that. If you know the difference between Bud Light and a clitoris, he laughed.
A clitoris only tastes like piss for a couple seconds.
You're bad.
Never took myself off of Facebook dating. This one just hit me up. Her name's Jennifer. Looks kind of scary. Like, don't fuck with me.
She's got more forehead than the fucking alien.
From Connecticut. Yeah, she definitely has that face on her. Like, yeah, I'm happy for this picture.
Fun. You're bad.
She doesn't smile in any of her pictures.
Yeah, fuck that.
That looks like a mugshot.
Hey, maybe it is.
Got the Mr. T starter kit.
Yeah. Mr. T. Man, those white Malibus, I'm surprised they made as many as they did. Oh yeah. There's only one problem with them though. The older ones. You have to, I don't know. I hope they fix it because the Malibu the generation before that, you had to take the front bumper off, change the headlights.
This one is in Barnstable, Mass.
Yeah, this one I can just pull 2 pins. It goes straight up.
I have a Traverse with Chevy. It's the same thing. I got to turn my wheel.
Turn your wheel and take the inner fender. And when one, yeah, I know, but when one goes, you change them all, right?
She's kind of cute.
Hey, there's no way I would go through the hat. Because every time I change one, the other one goes.
That one. What makeup does to a woman.
Yeah, look at RuPaul.
Look at Tammy Faye Baker.
She got a doggy.
You can't look at her. She's dead.
Yeah, I know, but she probably died of skin cancer because her nothing can breathe. Yeah, you know, it's funny. Someone did a YouTube channel once. If you could meet any of the older stars and have sex with them, the Golden Girls, which one would you pick? And I said, that's easy, Betty White.
Yeah, Betty White. She was a down-to-earth woman.
Oh, hell, Betty White was still alive and she came to your town, Grandpa, and she flirted with you. How fast would you take her to a bed?
Hey, her and I would share some hot dogs.
Uh-huh. Yeah, you'd share her. She'd have your hot dog, you mean. Just say it.
She had a good sense of humor.
You know, it's funny if she was in your town for a stupid reason and broke down, you started to flirt with her, she'd probably take you up on the offer.
Look at that one.
It's not looking too shabby.
No. Jasmine.
She got her legs pinched awful tight together there. Are you sure that's not a boy?
Definitely from a different country. She says she's from Connecticut. No, Massachusetts. Revere, Mass. You know that's all fake. That one's definitely fake.
A lot of them are on that Facebook thing there.
Oh yeah.
Shoot, the ones that hit me up are my age and have more hair on their face than I do.
You know, it's funny. I had a girlfriend that had a disease that made her grow facial hair, and there was a surgery she could get that would stop the hair from growing. She literally spent, it was like 12 grand. She hated that. She had to shave like a man. She had that. I can't remember the name of the disease she had, and but it was this laser surgery. It was 12 grand, and her insurance wouldn't pay for it. She drove the crappiest cars you ever wanted to see in your life for 5 years until she saved enough money to buy that get that surgery done. She hated having to shave.
Mr. Briggs.
What?
Your electric toothbrush. You forgot it here.
What the heck is it? I can't see.
John, a dildo.
No, I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think so, dude. You on something that good? You think I'd ever use that?
That was Grandpa. Let me enlarge it.
Pet my puppy.
I sent Grandpa a few funny ones. He thought they were kind of cute.
Yeah, I had a friend that told me that he would take his dates to the theater and put his pecker up through the popcorn. There she is.
I watched some of my older videos, YouTube videos, just to see her.
I was arguing with a guy online the other day that, and your grandpa would take offense to this. I said, dude, if you why don't we meet me and we'll go to the American Legion? He said he called me a baby killer because I was in the military. I said, let's go to my American Legion post and see how far you get. Then what else he said? Oh, yeah, he called me a baby killer and then he mentioned something about the U.S. Coast Guard, and I says, "What about the U.S. Coast Guard?" He says, "Just like people say they're a member of the Coast Guard is a military branch." He said the Coast Guard is not a branch of the military. I said, "Dude, you don't know what you're talking about. Most certainly is."
Yeah, what's really rich about that? It's probably a person that doesn't have a problem with full-term abortion.
No. But he don't. And when he said that I'm a baby killer because I'm in the, what freedoms have you fought for? He said, maybe I didn't. I said, maybe none indirectly that affected you personally, but I guarantee you, I told him where I was, and he says, that's bull crap.
And I found an old baby picture of me. You want to see it?
Yeah.
Yeah. You wish.
It's like the one Scott sent me there, the children still in packages.
Oh God, you ought to show him that one. That was funny as hell. If Grandpa can find that lucky, that's funny as hell. If it's on his phone, you should show him.
Some of it.
What was that? A fart? Oh yes, that is good. Wonder how many people are in the bar tonight. It's empty. Maybe I should go to the bar and have a drink.
Lucky's Bar Pizza, cold beer.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go in this bar. I haven't been in this bar in probably 10 years. I'd laugh like hell if I went in there and someone recognized me.
Lucky.
Hold on.
Oh yeah.
Uh,
Oh yeah, that's the prepackaged one. That's funny. Yeah.
Kids for sale, still in the package.
But did your daughter ever say anything about that, Grandpa?
No.
all right.
She's kind of old fashioned, you know. She's the type that even if she thought it was wrong, she wouldn't say anything because I'm her father.
I got to crop out the face. I don't know if I could be able to. She asked not to put her on Facebook or YouTube because she doesn't want the drama from the exes, but I don't know if I could be able to. There's no name, no nothing. That's my woman.
She's cute.
We were at the gym. I got a few other pictures, but I can't put them up. I would have to send them to you. It's not naked or porno or anything. It's just
Well, I don't want them.
surrounding areas, you know.
I want to see some morning dew.
Morning dew. I don't have anything like that.
Oh, you just I sent Grandpa a bunch of stuff like that. The one I can't remember what it was, but I thought you could almost hear him laughing in his response. That was funny. It was I said, "Oh, here you go. Here's an old mime moment for you." Iron Dog just went live.
Yeah, I've seen that.
8 o'clock. Holy shit! I've been on since 6 o'clock. It's fucking long stream. Nobody's ever gonna rewatch this fucking thing. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Speaking of fucking devil, hope she didn't see that her picture up on the screen.
You mean that's your ex-girlfriend?
No, that's my woman. She's asking if I'm offline yet.
You know, she's going to tell you that old man on there is going to be doing inappropriate things looking at my picture.
Chat.
I'd have to say not to that one. If I got some other ones, maybe.
Oh, let's see. I could send you one, but it has nothing to do with her, not my woman.
You're bad.
No, I got one. I just happened to see it, and then I could tell you who it is in the message. Just give me a second. Matter of fact, I think I probably showed you it once before.
I forgot to tell you, Grandpa. I got a thing in the mail the other day. They want to know where my father's air machine is so they can service it. A tune-up, you know, and check it over and change filters or whatever. And I'm thinking, do I tell them that I asked, so I contact them. I says, it's through Lincare. I says, what if I gave it to somebody else because he's dead? And they said, Oh, we'd still service it. And I asked about. I mentioned your town and asked if they have a Lynn care. He said, He says I'd have to check it out, check into it, but wouldn't surprise me if they did. But I said I'll see if the guy's still alive because I remember you said you don't want to tell anybody you got the.
I just seen it like earlier today, going through the pictures. I said, "Oh shit, I forgot about that one."
Oh, get out of this car and go get a beer.
Oh my. Let's see if there's any music in here. I'll mute myself. I'm going into a place called the Boar's Nest Tavern. It was established in 1979. It's for sale. Oh my.
You and your old mice.
No, you never sent me those before.
Oh my God! I wish I wasn't frozen.
Do you know who that is, or do I have to say in the chat who that is?
I don't know who that is.
Okay.
I wish I wasn't frozen. This guy here's got a beard down to his almost to his belly, but looks like he's Duck Dynasty man.
Hold on. Got more.
You're bit.
Why did it go back down there? It shouldn't go back down there.
Yeah, I have no idea who you're talking about with what you said.
Okay, hold on. I send you a couple pictures. You'll see.
Yeah, sure.
You may recognize her with clothes on. How's that?
You're bad.
Did you come in to sing with me?
No, I don't sing.
You got a microphone on. What do you mean you don't sing?
I don't sing.
He came to sing with me.
Gotta be Yingling.
Yeah, come and jump in the shower with me. I'll sing a couple bars with you.
Harley, don't
Yeah.
Harley. What are you supposed to be there?
Huh?
What's your name?
Scott.
It could be the Carly. Scott's there. It's a race car driver. What was his name? You know, the
I'm not gonna. I ain't gonna tell you what this dirty old man just said. I don't sing. This dirty old man said if he jumps in the shower with her, he'll sing.
The second and third picture you may recognize. I can't say too much about That one particular person.
I don't know
Watch my
nothing.
YouTube channel.
I'm a redneck. I don't sing. I don't know. I don't listen to country.
You're a redneck.
No,
That don't even make sense, Scott.
I'm a redneck, a German redneck.
You know some like Shania
I don't listen to Shania Twain.
Really?
No, yeah, really.
That's bullshit, Scott. I don't even believe you. Scott's lying.
I'll be right back.
No, still don't recognize.
Okay, hold on. I'm trying not to say too much who it is.
If you say who it is, who's going to know other than me?
Because I can't use, I would have to mute my microphone. Because I got to auto spell. Mr. Briggs.
What the fuck is this? You must have played this shit. I didn't. No. I didn't play this shit. What's the name of it? I don't know. Old people shit. It's a good song. Yeah, exactly. That's why it's called old people shit. Mike, is this a good song? You're just getting the bathroom. I ain't never heard of it. What?
I had to put it on mute. So that single one. Lucky Bear 57, you're gonna get hit with copyright hit. Why is there Destiny Child playing? Val lady.
I didn't hear no Destiny Child.
Probably at the very beginning. That's only if you moderize it. Moderize it. It's modernized now, but once I end the video, I can undo it.
You were right the first time, monetized.
Yeah. Even so, I could just delete the video. I don't need to keep it.
Yeah, whatever there was playing there. I didn't notice it. They ain't gonna say anything about it. Oh, there you go. Got someone going up this road about 70, 80 miles an hour.
Nice. But Grandpa, if you want to stay logged on, you can. I'm just going to end the live stream.
Okay.
We could stay bullshit if you want, but I'm going to end the live stream. It's been 2.5 hours. So everybody in the chat, thank you for coming in. And don't forget, check out Grandpa's channel. He has a lot of exciting videos out there.
Oh, very fucking exciting.
Mr. Briggs is going to try to come in again. All right, guys. We'll talk to you later. Briggs, you can stay on.